Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your update on cryptocurrencies, update on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the biggest and brightest and best of the cryptocurrencies. It's the first one. It's funny, It was the first one, and it's actually the best one. It's got the mover advantage, and it's the most powerful of them all. And I think it's going to remain the most powerful with the most market cap. It's the way it's structured, guys. It's a HODLer's dream come true. But it's suffering right now a little bit. The price is suffering. Let's get the chart started right here, and let's take a look at this. We're looking at it breaking down under $200 billion for the industry, and we're looking at the coin suffering a little bit right now. Now, there's a lot of guys out there saying, oh, it's getting ready to go back bullish again. And some guys are out there saying, oh, it's going to go bearish again. Really, what it amounts to is they don't know. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that I know, because I don't know either. I don't know which way this thing's going to turn. I'm waiting to see which way it's going to turn. But I know one thing. It's not going to stay in this very narrow range a whole lot longer. It's going to turn down or up. Bitcoin doesn't stay like lollygag around for a long time. That's not Bitcoin's way, It's never been its way from the start, and it's not its way now. But there's a couple shows I want to talk about right now. I watched a show last night. Now, I know some of you guys watch these scary movies, for a bit of a thrill, and it gives you a bit of a thrill. It really scares you, and you eat the popcorn, while you're watching the scary movie, and you feel your heart beating really fast and everything, It doesn't do it for me. All the way through a scary movie like that, I watch it and I'm just thinking, oh, this is just hokum. This is, it doesn't faze me any, but I watched a show last night. It scared me. I tell you honestly, it was worse than a scary movie, and it was a really good show. I had to go back and I had to take a look at it a second time, and I'm going to point it out to you right here. No, that's not it. It's this one right here. Dollar liquidity crisis, the end game for China with Brian McCarthy on YouTube. I watched this show, and I'm going to tell you, all the way through, I just kept saying to myself, oh my gosh, we are in such bad trouble. Oh my gosh. China's just, I tell you, I knew it was bad in China. I know it is bad, and it's getting worse. But the damage has already been done with these trade negotiations and everything else. And, if you guys got the time, just watch this show. He goes into detail and he explains it very carefully about what's really going on with the Chinese situation. And if you understand finance and understand what he's saying, we are in big, big trouble, guys. Really serious trouble. And it looks like China might be our black swan, Seriously. It's a horrible situation. China's ability to, during the last crisis, 2008, the world was in trouble. We all got in trouble. China's the one that really helped us out. They bailed us out with their infrastructure programs and stuff. Building bridges to nowhere, building cities the size of Chicago with nothing in them, and all this infrastructure work helped improve the world's economy. They can't do that again, and things are going to turn bad for the Chinese economy, and this show really explains and puts a light on it. So I'm going to put the link in the description. Got a bit of time. I think the show's like 35 minutes long, and it is radical. I mean, it's scary. Now, another show I wanted to point out to you guys was Bitcoin Ben. Man, he's come up with something here. And he calls it the Windows moment. I'm going to put a link to this one in the description too. This was probably one of the best shows I've ever seen him do. and he is absolutely right on mark when he's talking about how the ultimate app is going to come along. An application for Bitcoin that's going to be like the moment when the internet back. I remember the early days of the internet, guys. I remember MS-DOS or whatever, and have to type in this and type in that and it wasn't simple to use. Well, cryptocurrency still is not that simple to use. It's not that old people and stuff, people that don't understand it, they don't know how to copy, paste an address and where to put it. It's just not that simple. It's still not that simple. What they need is an application that just does it all for you. And that application hasn't really come along yet. The front end of a wallet, what they need is a front end of a wallet that's so easy, so user-friendly, where the back end of the wallet is doing all the hard stuff. So this application hasn't really come along yet, but when it does, and I think we're on the verge of it, a number of crypto engineers are working on this now, and when it comes, it's going to do for cryptocurrency what happened with the internet. When internet went from being not user-friendly to user-friendly, what happened with the internet? Do you remember? So he does a show on this, and he does an excellent job on it. And I was enthralled watching the whole show. I mean, I really thought it was really, really very interesting show. And so I think it was one of his best shows. Anyway, I'm going to put the link in the description for you guys. Listen, guys. Cryptocurrency is going to be absolutely huge. One of the things that people just don't get and don't understand is the completion of a transaction. It's utterly completed. Like, if a guy's got gold, say a guy's got gold, right? And he wants to send that gold to somebody else halfway around the world. There's logistical problems he runs right into, even if it's a small amount of gold. Absolutely crazy logistical problems. And it'll take weeks, if not months, to get to the other person. Where Bitcoin, you send it, they got it in their wallet. There's no callbacks. I mean, no. And the reference point that it's been sent is right on the internet, right on the blockchain. That's proof on your end you sent it. It's verification. It's like a receipt. It's like a signed, sealed, delivered. Once it's in the other guy's wallet, it's his. Nobody can take it away from him, not even you that sent it to him. So Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have this instantaneous validation that's not through any third party or anything, and it makes it absolutely a revolutionary invention, So this show was really great by Bitcoin Ben. I really thought that was great. And if you're not going to get scared easy and you understand what this guy's saying, I mean, some people, they don't have really much knowledge of finance, and so they might have to listen to it 3, 4, 5 times before they actually understand it. But when you come to an understanding of what this guy's saying, we are in so much trouble, guys. So much trouble. The world's economy is in so much trouble. And what are they going to turn to when the fiat monetary system starts to collapse? Thank you guys for listening to this show. And remember, guys, I need those thumbs up. It means a lot to me. It's really important for my channel. So please give me the thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the very next show. Bye-bye.